Making a cutting board is one of the most popular projects for woodworkers of all skill levels. If you're new to woodworking, a cutting board can be a relatively simple first project. But if you're more experienced, you can make your cutting boards as elaborate or detailed as you like. One detail you'll find on many cutting boards is a juice groove. Now the juice groove is this little trough that runs around the perimeter of the cutting board and collects the juices of whatever you're cutting to help keep them from flowing on your countertop. A plunge router is used with a guide bushing to cut the groove around the template. This template method works well enough, but you're limited to only cutting juice grooves that match the size of this template. If you want to make other size cutting boards, you're going to need to make more templates. So we came up with a solution that allows you to cut multiple size juice grooves for different size cutting boards. This is the Juice Groove Routing Jig. This kit includes everything you need except a router, router bit, and obviously not the cutting board you're making. Once assembled, you have this adjustable four-sided template guide. The way this jig works is you adjust these rails to fit the cutting board you're making. You simply loosen these set screws and then slide the rails to make a tight fit with the cutting board. Slowly move each rail, trying to keep it perpendicular to the other rails to prevent binding. This adjustability is the biggest benefit of this jig. No matter if you're making a small square, large square, or long rectangle, you can set it for any four-sided cutting board up to 18 inches by 18 inches. This jig is also designed to handle cutting boards from 3/4 of an inch to 1.25 inches thick. It includes 4 reversible clamping brackets. One side of the bracket accommodates cutting boards that are 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch thick, and the other side accommodates cutting boards that are 1 inch to 1.25 inches thick. And one of the cool accessories that comes with this jig is that in addition to the standard corner guide, it includes these 3 accessory corner guides. For cutting different shaped corners or around the handle shapes you can create with our 4-in-1 cutting board handle templates. You simply attach the corner piece to modify the groove path to follow the path of the cutting board handle templates. When it comes to choosing the router bit, we recommend using our rounded shoulder juice groove bits. They're available in a 3/8 inch diameter size or a 1/2 inch diameter size. These are similar to a core box bit profile, but the juice groove bits feature a slight radius along the top edge that creates a softer and smoother transition from the top of the cutting board into the groove. This jig kit also includes this guide bushing, which will properly position the router bit from the edge of the jig when you're cutting the juice groove. This bushing also fits on most typical router bases. Now that we've got the jig set up and the router set up, here are a few tips that will help you get the best results. First, route the groove in multiple passes, lowering the router bit 1/8 inch with each pass. Clear the dust chips between each pass. Second, work in a clockwise direction around the jig. And third, move the router in a slow and consistent speed. So if you've got cutting boards on your project list, consider picking up the Juice Groove Routing Jig. It makes cutting juice grooves fast and efficient, and you don't need to make all those disposable templates. I'm Dan Carey with Rockler and Woodworker's Journal. Thanks for watching.